to the P Diddy.
Let's move to the P Diddy comment. Also, Sean Combs calls out the Grammy Awards for dissing rap R&B stars. Black music has never been respected, he says. At the end of his speech at the Hot Pre-Grammy Gala, he says, "So I say this with love to the Grammys because you really need to know this. Every year y'all be killing us, man. Man, I'm talking about the pain. I'm speaking for all these artists here, the producers, the amount of time it takes to make these records, blah, blah, blah." He says, "We are passionate for most of us. This is all we got. This is our only hope. Truth be told, hip-hop has never been respected by the Grammys. Black music has never been respected by the Grammys to the point that it should be." I agree with that.
I mean, I would say hip-hop. I wouldn't say black music. Like, I don't know about that.
Oh, that's another comment.
Hip-hop. Hip-hop, yes. I agree with hip-hop.
To this
but
one.
because R&B is black music, we want to get technical. Soul music, I mean, like, soul, R&B, jazz, that's, I mean, kind of... Then what are we talking about? That's pretty much all African American people that came up with that. So
yeah, definitely.
Blues, like, come on, even country I think started from back in, if you really want to get technical, it was black people that did that too.
Derived from blues back in the day. But
what do you think about this P Diddy thing? I know you mentioned some stuff about Mase and.
Mase had well, I feel like Mase and Diddy already got, they have that history, and he's in his feelings, so he kind of took this opportunity to
Mase
to clap back at Diddy, and I feel like it was kind of off of like a money. It wasn't really about the topic that Diddy was saying, so I don't know. What do you think?
So the whole Mase and Diddy issue is separate from separate from Diddy and the Grammys.
Exactly.
Kind of related in a way.
But it just gave him that push to, he want to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about. Well,
I think it's almost a slap in the face from Mase to be like, you want to talk about black music? Let's talk about black music, mofo. You don't.
Well, yeah. Well, so he was like, so pretty much it's like, okay, you want to talk about like, representing the black community and and togetherness, but you've been taking money from us for years, and just. Pretty much like, how dare you say anything about doing that? But in other words, you do your own shiesty shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we all know about you, Diddy. I don't know.
Mark,
I'm team Mase.
You with us?
So Diddy's so Mase's comment. He says, I heard your Grammy speech about how you are now for the artist and about how the artist must take back control. So I'll be the first to take you up on that initiative. Also, before we ask of other ethnicities to do right by us, we should do right by each other as black people.
First.
We should do each other. We should do better. Especially the creators. I heard you loud and clear when you said that you are now for the artist, and that my response is, if you want to see the change made today, you should start with yourself.
Right.
Your business practices knowingly continued purposely starve your artists and have been extremely unfair to the very same artists that help you obtain that icon status.
Okay, so what do you think, Mark?
I think he's right. Like, Diddy has a history of just screwing his artists.
Right.
All the artists that he's ever employed.
How so? You said he offered $2 million?
No. So in this, so Mase, Diddy bought Mase's publishing for $20,000 when he was 19. Yeah.
Everything he made?
Everything. For $20,000.
Wow.
And Mase?
Years later, Mase offered him $2 million to get it back. And then Diddy was like, well, if you can match what my European counterparts can offer for it, then you can have it back. Other words, and you're going to have to wait until you're 50.
Wow.
So it makes you just like, yo, you're talking about all this, the creators, the black creators have to have control, but what are you really talking about here?
Right.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. I mean, he's definitely a business person. I mean, okay, but you're right. It is kind of a separate issue. That's kind of like a money issue.
No, it's separate, but it's still like, okay, you're talking about, leading with integrity about, your own people, but, it goes around. It's like, it's all around. You got to be the same way in and out.
You want to see a change in the industry, you got to start with yourself.
Yeah.
That's a slap in the face, man. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're talking about your European counterparts.
Mase mentioned that Mase is Diddy's biggest selling artist alive.
Oh, alive.
Mase.
Alive. Currently.
P Diddy has nobody else except Mase.
Wait, Mase?
He
Alive?
hasn't signed anyone else. I mean, no new.
I mean,
artists?
French Montana's good. He's under Diddy.
He's under Diddy, but like, if you're comparing French Montana's career now back to Mace's career back in the 90s, Mase is way bigger.
All Mace's music is bigger than French Montana's
Yeah.
music.
Mase back in the days? Oh,
Mase
man.
I'm talking about currently.
90s.
Mace.
You don't know Mase?
No, who listens to him now?
No, I'm not saying now, but I'm comparing, if you compare careers side by side.
Across the spectrum.
Yeah, like,
French's
who was
career
bigger
now
at-
doesn't compare to Mace's career in the 90s.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood that. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Which I'm
And that's
actually
what
pretty
everybody-
surprised.
Mace's
French.
was one of my favorite, like, first CDs that I had
French.
growing up.
Day 26, Black Rob, Danny Kane,
Danny
all of them.
Kane.
I'll never
Right.
forget the Mase verse on the song with Biggie and Puffy. What was that song? The More Money, More Problems. I'll never
Yeah.
forget Mace's verse on that.
Like,
That's
he's,
like
he's,
the
he's,
best,
he's
baby.
the biggest artist alive, and then you're kind of screwing him.
Yeah.
You've been screwing him for years.
Yeah. Taking all his cash.
That's tough, dude.
Wow.
That's big. I think that's big.
That's effed up. Diddy.
I don't know, Diddy. Well, this is what I'm saying.
Shout out
It's
to
just-
Mase.
Well, this is what I mean. It's like, you know, Diddy wants to talk about the Grammys and all this stuff, and I guess he needs to do right by the artist first.
Right.
If this is in fact true. I mean, we don't
Right.
know the full story, but
Right. So Diddy, sit down, stay humble.
Diddy, stay humble. Not a lot else has happened this week except the drops.
Yes.
Do you
So
wanna-
we're gonna talk about.
I mean, people are still reeling from Kobe's death, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know,
it's gonna
it's
Yeah.
tough. Kobe's death is not easy.
not to bring it back up, but like that's why a lot of stuff has just been like just.
Now,
Yeah,
what we
easy
did
with
find is that speaking